Markiplier's Iron Lung. When does the movie come to streaming? This is from Forbes by Eric Kane. So you guys know that YouTuber made a movie. No, not that YouTuber, the other YouTuber. The good YouTuber. The one that hasn't lost his passion, Markiplier. I'm talking about Chris Stuckman. That's who was the other YouTuber. So, Iron Lung is an indie horror juggernaut. It came out of nowhere, crushing the box office, before inexplicably, though temporarily, disappearing from the charts. Yeah, it's because Hollywood doesn't want you to know that we don't need them. Where was I? And managed to land over 4,000 screens across the globe. The film was written, shot, edited, financed, and distributed by YouTuber Markiplier. Mark Fischbach. Yeah. With a budget of around $3 million. It snagged over $21 million this past weekend, in no small part thanks to Markiplier's massive following, over 38 million YouTube subscribers. Markiplier was the third highest paid content creator on YouTube in 2022, according to Forbes, behind only Jake Paul and MrBeast, which helps explain his ability to fund a major motion picture. This is not your typical indie film success. Yeah, like it's all comes down to money, really. And if you can get it, then you can make a movie. Because that's always the big thing. I think that's the one thing that's really preventing a lot of indie movies is getting funding. Or not preventing, but is a hindrance. It's like where they get money. And how everything is so expensive nowadays, too. Iron Lung took number 2 at the box office this past weekend, topping the new Amazon MGM Millennia picture. Only storied horror director Sam Raimi fared better in terms of ticket sales, with the much-lauded horror film Send Help, starring Rachel McAdams. Can't remember, is lauded a good thing or a bad thing? I don't remember. When you're lauded, like, is that hated or loved? Comment below, what do you think? Both horror films have received positive feedback from fans, with Iron Lung snagging an 89% popcorn meter on Rotten Tomatoes, and Send Help just trailing with 87%. Critics are, well, to be fair, Rotten Tomatoes is no longer a accurate meter for these kind of things. Critics are another matter, with Send Help at 93% on RT and Iron Lung at just 44%. Still, no matter how you spin it, this is an impressive debut for Markiplier, going up against one of the most successful horror directors of our time. Yeah, that was a pretty good feat. Pretty good accomplishment for him. Good job, Markiplier. Good job, Mark Fischbach. Yeah. Unlike Send Help, which was distributed by 20th Century Pictures, a subsidiary of Disney, Iron Lung will not remain in theaters long. The exact time depends on various factors, including whether theater owners predict it will continue to earn and what other movies are scheduled to release. But your only guarantee to see the film in theaters is to go this week, before next weekend. Iron Lung was only ever intended as a very limited run. The good news is that this means the film will be coming to streaming sooner than later. Though no official streaming release date has been set, we also don't know whether the film will land on a traditional streaming platform like Netflix or Prime Video, or if Markiplier will opt to release it on his YouTube channel instead. In many ways, we're dealing with an uncharted waters. Yeah, that's interesting. I think maybe just putting it on his own channel makes the most sense. It's like it doesn't have to share revenue with anybody. I guess except whatever contracts he has set up. I think I might do well on the channel. But then again, I guess would you want to like mix that with all of your other stuff? Well, you know what? That might be good advertisement too. You had like Iron Lung on your channel, then more people might come to look, and they can get more. Well, not like he needs more people or more eyes on this channel. He has what, like 38 million or whatever subscribers. The film stars Markiplier as convict Simon, who is sent on an SM-13 submarine to explore a mysterious blood ocean in the moon. 85. This is both his punishment and his ticket to freedom. The far future sci-fi setting takes place after an event called the Quiet Rapture, which sees all contact between civilized planets severed and the human population in the galaxy nearly destroyed. The film's setting is largely limited to the submarine, aka the Iron Lung, and includes a tiny cast with award-winning voice actor Troy Baker and the only other big name involved. Well, we got some decent names. Was that it? We should know more about a streaming release date and platform soon. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're not answering the question if Iron Lung will come to streaming. We're just posing the question. Is that it? I guess that's it. Yeah, well. It has been a very interesting phenomena, or interesting event, this Iron Lung thing. I do like that it was very successful despite not using any of the traditional Hollywood organizations and things. And it was a very small budget too. And it was like a very small kind of movie, like it's a submarine movie, so, or literally submarine movie. That's, or no, what do you call it? Not a bottle movie. But there's like a term for like shows or episodes or shows that take place in this one small location. It's like that bottle show or something. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Well, you know what? Good for him. Yeah. You know what? If he can do it, you can do it. So you get on to that movie that you always wanted to make. You can find funding and you anywhere really. You can like get loans and whatnot. Get some grants from the government or whatnot. And you can make your own movie. And how... Well, he distributed it himself. So how do you distribute movies? I'm a little confused about that part, because... Like, you just go up to the theater and say, "Hi, do you want my movie?" Or... Like, I imagine you have to, like, go through several different channels just to get in contact with a theater. Let alone 4,000 theaters like that. That must be a hard thing to do. I would like to know how to distribute movies. Or anything, really. If you have any projects that you're making. Yeah, I guess the advent of the new technologies, the old... What do you call them? Old organizations, the old guards, that are no longer needed. You can, like, take your things directly to your audience now. It's kind of neat. Yeah, alright, I guess that's all I got. Alright, well, what do you think? Can you not wait for it to come to streaming? What streamer do you think it could be on? Do you think you'd make it like free on like his channel or something? Or do you think you just like give it to Netflix or how do you distribute to Netflix? That's another question, which I'm probably not going to find the answer to. So that anyway, I don't know, comment something below. Anything, whatever you want. What's your favorite food? Comment that. Or whatever. Whatever you think of this, what's going on with this whole Markiplier thing. And also what's going on with him being taken off that list of movies. What do you say? Whatever. Anyway, that's it.